Hello and welcome. It is wonderful to have you with us this morning. Today we are going to journey to a small island in the south of Japan, a place famous for its sunshine, beautiful beaches, and most importantly, its people. This island is called Okinawa, and it is known around the world as a land where people live exceptionally long and healthy lives. Many Okinawans live to be over 100 years old, and they do so with incredible energy and vitality. They found that it is not just one thing, but a combination of their diet, their active lifestyle, and their strong sense of community. However, there is one particular food that forms the very foundation of their diet, a humble vegetable they eat every single day. This food is credited with providing them with the strength and protection to reverse many of the signs of aging. Before we reveal this remarkable food and explore its benefits, I have a simple question for you all. What is a favorite food from your own childhood that still brings you comfort and joy today? Please take a moment to share your thoughts in the comments below, as I always love reading about your memories. Now, let's talk about the cornerstone of the Okinawan diet, the one food they rely on daily. The food we are talking about is the Okinawan sweet potato, known locally as the beni imo. This is not the orange sweet potato that many of us are familiar with from our local grocery stores. The Okinawan sweet potato has a beige, unremarkable skin on the outside. But when you slice it open, you discover a stunning, vibrant purple color on the inside. This beautiful purple flesh is not just for show. It is a clear sign of the incredible health-giving properties locked within. For centuries, this purple sweet potato was the primary source of calories for the Okinawan people. It made up over half of their entire daily food intake for generations, providing them with steady energy and a wealth of nutrients. Unlike rice, which could be taxed by mainland rulers, sweet potatoes were grown in their own gardens for their own families. This humble root vegetable sustained them through difficult times and became the bedrock of their longevity. Its flavor is subtly sweet and its texture is creamy and dense, making it both delicious and very satisfying to eat. So what is it about this specific potato that makes it a powerful tool against aging? The secret lies in its rich and unique nutritional profile, starting with that brilliant purple color. The pigment responsible for this deep violet hue is a group of powerful antioxidants called anthocyanins. You may have heard of antioxidants before, but let's break down what they actually do in a simple way. Imagine a piece of metal left out in the rain. Over time, it begins to rust and decay. A similar process called oxidative stress happens inside our bodies over our lifetime due to factors like pollution, stress, and just the process of living. This stress is caused by unstable molecules called free radicals, which act like tiny troublemakers, damaging our cells. This cellular damage is a major contributor to the aging process, leading to wrinkles, organ decline, and chronic diseases. Antioxidants are like the body's personal protectors. They neutralize these free radicals, stopping the damage before it starts. The anthocyanins in Okinawan sweet potatoes are exceptionally powerful antioxidants, even more so than those found in blueberries. By eating these sweet potatoes daily, Okinawans are constantly supplying their bodies with a shield against cellular aging. This protection is reflected in their smooth skin, sharp minds, and healthy hearts, even into their 90s and beyond. Let's delve deeper into the specific vitamins and minerals packed into this superfood. The Okinawan sweet potato is an incredible source of vitamin A, which is crucial for our health as we get older. Our bodies get vitamin A from a compound called beta-carotene, which is what gives carrots and orange sweet potatoes their color. While the Okinawan potato is purple, it is still extraordinarily rich in this essential nutrient. Vitamin A is vital for maintaining good eyesight, especially in preventing age-related macular degeneration, a common cause of vision loss in older adults. It also plays a key role in keeping our immune system strong, helping us fight off infections and illnesses more effectively. Furthermore, vitamin A is essential for skin health, as it helps our skin repair itself and stay firm. A single medium-sized Okinawan sweet potato can provide well over the entire recommended daily amount of vitamin A. To put that into perspective, you would have to eat about 2 very large carrots to get the same powerful dose of vitamin A. So, with just one serving of this potato, You are giving your eyes, your immune system, and your skin a huge boost. Next, let's discuss vitamin C, another antioxidant powerhouse found in these potatoes. Many people associate vitamin C with citrus fruits like oranges, but sweet potatoes are also an excellent source. Vitamin C is famous for its role in supporting the immune system, helping us recover from colds and other ailments. But its anti-aging benefits go much further, particularly for our skin and joints. Our body uses vitamin C to produce a protein called collagen, which is the main building block of our skin, tendons, and ligaments. Collagen is what gives our skin its elasticity and firmness, helping to prevent sagging and deep wrinkles. As we age, our natural collagen production slows down, which is why a good dietary source of vitamin C is so important. A serving of Okinawan sweet potato contains a significant amount of your daily vitamin C needs. The amount of vitamin C in one medium purple sweet potato is roughly equivalent to what you would find in half of a large orange. By including this food in their diet, Okinawans are constantly supporting their body's ability to rebuild its connective tissues, keeping them strong and flexible. The nutritional benefits do not stop there. These potatoes are also rich in important minerals. One of the most notable is manganese, a mineral that many people don't often think about. Manganese is a silent hero in our bodies, playing a critical role in bone health. It helps our body form strong bones and connective tissues, which is essential for preventing osteoporosis and fractures as we age. Manganese also assists in regulating blood sugar and supports our metabolism, helping our body convert food into energy efficiently. This contributes to the steady, long-lasting energy that Okinawans are known for. A single serving of Okinawan sweet potato can provide about half of your recommended daily intake of manganese. This is a substantial amount, comparable to the manganese you would get from eating a full cup of cooked quinoa or a large handful of pecans. This mineral intake helps Okinawans maintain a strong physical frame and an active lifestyle well into their later years. Another key component of the Okinawan sweet potato is its high fiber content. We know that dietary fiber is essential for good health, and this vegetable is packed with it. Fiber is crucial for maintaining a healthy digestive system, promoting regular bowel movements, and preventing constipation. But its benefits for aging are even more profound, especially when it comes to heart health and blood sugar management. The soluble fiber in sweet potatoes helps to lower bad cholesterol levels, reducing the risk of heart disease, which is the leading cause of death worldwide. This fiber also slows down the absorption of sugar into the bloodstream after a meal. This is incredibly important because it prevents sharp spikes and crashes in blood sugar levels. This quality is measured by something called the glycemic index, and the Okinawan sweet potato has a low one. Foods with a low glycemic index provide a slow and steady release of energy, keeping you feeling full and energized for longer. This helps in maintaining a healthy weight and is a powerful tool in preventing or managing type 2 diabetes. The amount of fiber in one medium sweet potato is similar to what you would get from a generous bowl of whole grain oatmeal. By making this fiber-rich food their staple, Okinawans have naturally protected themselves against many of the chronic diseases that plague Western societies. We have talked about the science, but what does this mean for reversing the signs of aging in a practical sense? Let's start with the most visible sign of aging: our skin. The combination of anthocyanins, vitamin A, and vitamin C makes the Okinawan sweet potato a true beauty food. The anthocyanins protect skin cells from damage caused by the sun and environmental toxins. Vitamin A helps with cell turnover, ensuring that old damaged skin cells are replaced with new healthy ones. Vitamin C fuels collagen production, which keeps the skin plump, firm, and resilient against wrinkles. Eating this potato daily is like nourishing your skin from the inside out, promoting a healthier, more youthful glow. Now let's consider our internal health, starting with the heart. Heart disease becomes a much greater risk as we age, but the Okinawan diet offers incredible protection. The fiber helps to manage cholesterol, as we discussed, keeping our arteries clear. The antioxidants, particularly the anthocyanins, help to reduce inflammation throughout the body, including in our blood vessels. Chronic inflammation is a key driver of heart disease, so keeping it in check is vital. Additionally, sweet potatoes are a good source of potassium, a mineral that helps to regulate blood pressure by balancing out sodium levels in the body. One medium sweet potato contains a good portion of your daily potassium, roughly the same amount as you would find in a large banana. This combination of fiber, antioxidants, and potassium creates a powerful defense system for your cardiovascular health. Brain health is another major concern as we get older, with many people fearing memory loss and cognitive decline. Here again, the Okinawan sweet potato proves to be an invaluable ally. The brain is particularly vulnerable to oxidative stress due to its high energy consumption. The potent anthocyanins cross the blood-brain barrier, delivering their protective antioxidant effects directly to our brain cells. Studies have suggested that these compounds can improve learning and memory and protect against age-related mental decline. By reducing inflammation and oxidative damage in the brain, they help to keep our minds sharp and clear. The steady energy provided by this low glycemic carbohydrate also ensures that the brain has the fuel it needs to function optimally throughout the day. It is no coincidence that Okinawans often remain mentally astute and engaged with their community, even as centenarians. It is crucial to understand, however, that this one magical food does not work in isolation. The incredible longevity of the Okinawan people is also due to the broader context of their diet and lifestyle. They do not just eat one healthy food, they eat a whole diet of healthy foods, and they live in a way that supports well-being. One of the most important principles of their lifestyle is a concept called harahachi bu. This is a teaching from the wise philosopher Confucius, and it reminds them to stop eating when they are 80% full. This simple practice of calorie restriction prevents overeating and reduces the strain on their digestive systems and their bodies as a whole. It helps them maintain a healthy weight throughout their lives, which is a key factor in preventing a host of age-related diseases. They listen to their body's signals of satiety rather than eating until they feel stuffed. This mindful approach to eating is just as important as the food they put on their plates. Let's look at some of the other foods that accompany the purple sweet potato on the Okinawan table. They eat a wide variety of green and yellow vegetables, many of them grown in their own gardens. One famous Okinawan vegetable is the bitter melon or goya, which is excellent for blood sugar control. They also consume a great deal of seaweed like kombu and wakame, which are rich in essential minerals like iodine, crucial for thyroid function. Their main source of protein is not red meat, but rather plant-based foods, especially soy products like tofu and miso. Tofu is a heart-healthy protein that is low in saturated fat and provides all the essential amino acids our bodies need. They do eat some meat, primarily pork, but it is consumed in small quantities and often slow-cooked for hours to remove much of the fat. Fish is also part of their diet, but it is a smaller component than many people think, eaten a few times a week. This plant-dominant diet is naturally low in calories, but incredibly high in nutrients, creating the perfect recipe for a long life. Beyond diet, the Okinawan lifestyle is rich with practices that promote health and happiness. A central concept in their culture is ikigai, which can be translated as a reason to wake up in the morning. Having a strong sense of purpose, whether it is caring for grandchildren, mastering a craft, or tending a garden, gives them a reason to stay engaged and active. This sense of purpose is a powerful antidote to the depression and isolation that can sometimes accompany old age. Another vital element is their strong social network, known as a moai. A moai is a group of lifelong friends formed in childhood who support each other through all of life's ups and downs. These social circles provide emotional, financial, and psychological support, ensuring that no one ever feels alone. The regular social interaction and sense of belonging that come from a moai are incredibly beneficial for mental health and stress reduction. Feeling connected to a community is a scientifically proven factor in living a longer, happier life. Finally, Okinawans remain physically active throughout their entire lives, but not in the way we might think. You will not find them in high-intensity gyms or running marathons. Instead, their physical activity is woven into the fabric of their daily lives. Many of them are avid gardeners, which involves frequent low-intensity movement like squatting, bending, and walking. They walk everywhere, preferring to use their own 2 feet rather than a car for short trips. Their homes often have very little furniture, so they spend a lot of time sitting on tatami mats on the floor. This means they are getting up from and down to the floor multiple times a day, which requires strength, balance, and flexibility. This constant, gentle movement keeps their joints supple, their muscles strong, and their bodies functional for a lifetime. So, how can you bring the power of this Okinawan superfood into your own life? The good news is that preparing the Okinawan sweet potato is incredibly simple. You do not need complicated recipes or fancy cooking techniques to enjoy its benefits. The most traditional and perhaps the healthiest way to cook it is simply to steam it. Steaming preserves the maximum amount of nutrients and brings out the potato's natural sweetness and creamy texture. You can steam them whole or cut into chunks until they are tender when pierced with a fork. They are delicious on their own as a side dish or mashed with a little bit of salt. Another easy method is to bake them, just as you would a regular potato. Simply wash the potato, pierce the skin a few times with a fork, and bake it in the oven until it is soft and cooked through. The skin becomes crispy, and the inside becomes fluffy and sweet, making for a very comforting and healthy meal. You can also chop the potatoes into cubes and roast them with a tiny bit of olive oil and your favorite herbs. They can be added to soups and stews to add thickness, flavor, and a huge nutritional punch. The key is to keep it simple and let the natural goodness of the vegetable shine through. You can often find these purple sweet potatoes in Asian markets or in the specialty produce section of larger grocery stores. If you cannot find the specific Okinawan variety, other purple sweet potatoes offer very similar benefits due to their anthocyanin content. In summary, the Okinawan purple sweet potato is a true nutritional masterpiece. It is loaded with powerful antioxidants, essential vitamins like A and C, and important minerals like manganese. Its high fiber content and low glycemic index make it a champion for heart health, digestion, and stable blood sugar. This humble root vegetable provides a powerful defense against the cellular damage that drives the aging process. It supports the health of our skin, our eyes, our brain, and our heart, helping us to not only live longer, but to live better. But we must remember the wisdom of the Okinawan people. This potato is the star of a much larger show. Its benefits are magnified when it is part of a plant-rich diet, a mindful approach to eating, and an active, socially connected lifestyle. By adopting some of these principles, we can all take steps towards a healthier and more vibrant future. It starts with simple choices, like adding a new, healthy food to our plate. Thank you for joining me today to learn about this incredible secret from one of the healthiest places on Earth. If you found this information helpful and would like to see more videos about living a healthier life, please consider subscribing to the channel. Please remember, the information shared in this video is for educational purposes only. It is based on extensive research and experience in nutrition and wellness. I am not a medical doctor, and this content should not be taken as medical advice. Always consult with your own healthcare provider before making any significant changes to your diet or lifestyle.